All right. So welcome to another awesome episode of the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the ashcashshow.com to subscribe to our podcast. Make sure you go to ashcashtv.com to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're only like 39 subscribers away on ashcashtv.com to hit our first 1,000. So please, tell a friend, tell your friends, everybody, go to ashcashtv.com so that you could subscribe. And so welcome. If it's your first time, then welcome. Thank you for joining us. If this is if you're back, then welcome back. Thank you so much for rocking with us for all this time. The format of the show is very simple. Three ways. Number one, we do an inspirational word of the day. Number two, we do the financial news. And then number three, we open it up for any questions that you guys may have. Um, so Win Raven, salute. First timer. Thank you so much for joining. Sir Cass in the building. Jane Bond in the building. What's up, my sis? Jane Bond in the building. Good morning, brother. Shirts are in the mail, by the way. Salute, King. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Looking forward to that. You know what I mean? So, Jane Bond, what up? What up? Femme creator in the building. All right, so we'll start with the inspirational word of the day. And I mean, I don't know if I could keep saying this any other way. But I found this was very intriguing, right? So I posted this morning, and it says, God didn't add another day in your life because you needed it. He added it because someone out there needs you. And I want y'all to be clear on that. I want y'all to be clear, right? Being able to wake up is a gift, right? It's a blessing, right? Like nobody's guaranteed tomorrow, you know? And so the fact that you were given the opportunity to be alive, right? Like the opportunity that the fact that you're here, right? The fact that you are alive, the fact that you were given an opportunity to wake up, it just tells us that we have purpose. And you got to remember that you weren't given this opportunity because you needed it, but somebody else needs you. You know, and I think about that. I think about what my life stands for, and when it's all said and done, what do I want my legacy to be? And it's really just being an example. I want to be an example. I want to be a demonstration. I want to show people that throughout everything, right? The good, the bad, the ugly, because it's not a straight ride. I promise you that it's not a straight ride. It goes up and down. You know what I'm saying? So it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And even within the good, the bad, and the ugly, you want to make sure that that you're living straight, right? Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. As long as you stay the same, it'll come back around. You know what I'm saying? So I think that when we start to realize though that there are people out there that need you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people out there that need you. It's so funny because I think the other day I talked about I was bigging up my guy who I was bigging up my guy who I said told me I impacted his life, right? He told me I impacted his life. And I was like, yo, that's dope. You know what I mean? That I impacted his life. But let me see if I can find this thing he sent me. Um, and I was sharing the story, but then he hit me afterwards and shared something else, right? That just kind of, like I said, melted my heart. Um, and so he says, I never told you, but through your Nipsey Hussle book, I met my queen. He said she posted it, and then I saw it, so I commented on it, and we've been together growing ever since. Just wanted you to know, right? And I'm like, man, like, I mean, I even, again, like I said, I talked about it the other day, right? Where I was like, man, like the fact that, you know, there was a business plan in the book, and the book helped him, with his business and where he's going next and things of that nature. But even just from a union perspective, right? Like was able to make a connection through a book. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just, you know what I mean? Like, man, like it touches me. I'll be honest with y'all. It touches me because sometimes, like I don't think y'all know, like behind the scenes, man, it's hard to keep this up. Like I don't know if y'all can see it in my eyes, but I'm tired. Like I be up late. Like I be up late. I be trying to like get y'all this work. You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying to figure out. Like I be tired. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even seeing a lot of you. Sometimes giving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Giving yourself is exhausting. Um, but you know what I'm saying? When you understand your why, when you know what you're doing it for, then that becomes solid. So when I hear stories like this, like that literally touches my heart because it allows me to know that what I'm doing is not in vain, right? Because imagine that, like I'm up 4 in the morning, even when I don't feel well, I'm up. Even when I don't have energy, like y'all don't even know the type of migraines I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been suffering this week, honestly. I'm finally feeling better, right? There was one person on here that was like, "Yo, Ash, you good?" And like I'm finally feeling better, but I had like migraines, like it was bad, you know what I'm saying? Um, and y'all don't even know, like literally, I be like up here talking to y'all, and then I'll go to take a nap because my head be like throbbing. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say is that like when I do this, like if I had a choice, meaning that if I felt like I had a choice, then I would just be sleeping in my bed. You know what I'm saying? But again, I believe that God has given me this life, has given me this ability as a master teacher to teach the people, and I have to honor that. You know what I mean? And so it's just a great feeling. And so I just want everybody to understand that when you wake up in the morning, right, when your feet touch that ground, all praises due. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it is a blessing, right? And then now that you are here, and now that you recognize it's a blessing, now what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like how what's next? Like how do you now get to the next level, right? Like how do you bless people? How do you use what you got and you being a blessing as a blessing? You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all, man. So that is my inspirational word of the day. LaChina B says, when are you restocking? It's tough, right? Because of COVID-19, um, the books to get them from my printer to myself, it's taking a long time. And so you can actually go to Amazon. Amazon has them available, and so they'll get it to you faster. I don't know if I will. I'm trying. Honestly, I'm trying. I have a bunch of books in here. I'm trying to get rid of all of my inventory, and then I'm gonna start sending you up to Amazon. Just so I don't have to deal with like the packing and all that stuff. Um, so yeah. So I probably won't be restocking on those. But you could go to Amazon to get it. They have it on Amazon. All things work together for the good. I believe that. That's a fact. Rest, Ash. We need you. Don't drain yourself. Nah, it's a fact. I have a good balance. It's just this last week this has been crazy because I still got the little phlegm, headache, all that stuff. So, but I'm goodmoney.com. One of the strongest people you'll ever meet. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your effort. Many of us know how hard it is to be consistent. Yeah, like you're right. Now I appreciate you because you gotta think about it, right? We've been rocking. Think about this. It's like a job, right? Every morning since May, every morning 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, waking up, giving y'all this work. You know what I'm saying? Since May, June, July, we going into August. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like it's just what it's just what it is. Trini Cherry, what up, Trini? Transfer from IG, salute. It's universal. Fast shot to that. Speak on it. All right. Wake and say thank you. Facts to that. You have an anointing purpose. Appreciate you, Philippe. All right, cool. Let's see. It's simply inviting people here. can help change their lives, and it doesn't cost you a thing. That's why I shared a live. I appreciate you, Grace. Thank you. I need a book. Yo, Eddie. I mean, go to shop. Go to ashcashbooks.com. See what's there. Ashcashbooks.com. Been following you for a while. Just decided to tap in during the pandemic. Going through a divorce. This live brings normalcy to my life. Oh, dope, dope, dope. Nah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That means a lot as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means a lot. That means a lot. Like I said, definitely, knowing that, like that means a lot. Just knowing that I have that impact on people, like me, means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, salute, salute, salute. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Consistency wins races. Drink plenty of water. And water and get rest. Take care of your being first. That's a fact. You already part of the morning routine. Big facts to that. Fat shout to y'all. Glad to see you getting through it. Nah, thank you. All right. So let's go to the news now. And so in market updates, Nasdaq is up 0.24%. S&P 500 is up 0.58% as of close of business yesterday. Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 0.62%. Gold is up 1.27%. 10-year Treasury is down 0.8 basis points, and oil is down 0.21%. Crumb Cake says, I listen for the financial knowledge you share, but I get so much more. Thank you. Nah, I appreciate you. Music Now 13. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you, Grace, for sharing it. You know what I mean? So housing, housing is doing well, right? So U.S. housing sales are exceedingly exiting homes. They jumped 20%, which is dope. Because what's happening is because there are record low mortgage rates, people are still buying, and there's not enough inventory. So that's a good sign. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, and I like that. Stocks futures, they rise ahead of U.S. weekly jobless claims. So every Thursday, the jobless claims come out. So future contracts tied to the major U.S. stock indexes were slightly higher this morning as investors awaited key economic data and parsed through a slew of corporate earnings. Around 7 a.m. Eastern, Dow Jones Industrial Average futures rose 99 points, implying an opening gain of 90 points when regular trading resumes on Thursday. S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 futures were both slightly higher. In other news, U.S. Senate Republican, White House cite early progress on coronavirus aid bill. And so leading U.S. Senate Republicans and the White House late on Wednesday said they had hammered out agreements in principle on portions of a potential coronavirus response bill, which could be presented to Democrats as early as this week as lawmakers race to pass legislations by the end of July. So as you know, July 31st is when a lot of like the extra $600 is going to expire from unemployment, and so they're trying to figure out what they can do before the deadline. So be on the lookout for that. In other news, California reports daily increase in corona cases as it becomes the worst hit state in the United States. This is weird, right? So California reported more than 12,800 corona cases on Tuesday, the highest reported daily tally in the state has recorded so far, right? So California has now surpassed New York in a total confirmed COVID-19 cases, more than 409,000 cases as of Wednesday, making it the state with the most cases in the United States, according to Johns Hopkins University. However, New York has reported more than 4 times the number of deaths, according to Johns Hopkins. And it's weird, though, and this is why I was saying this is weird, because I saw something the other day about like mistakes that were made. Like, it's weird, and so I don't even know. It's weird. Like, I don't know what to think of like what to think of how do you say it? Like, what to think of this coronavirus, right? Because on one end, I know it's killing people for sure, right? I definitely know it's killing people. On the other end, On the other end, it's killing the economy too. You know, um, but then there's like mistakes being made, right? So I saw a post the other day that said the government said they are bigger than New York, so of course they're going to have more numbers. I don't know. I saw a post the other day that says Florida COVID-19 fatalities data included a man who died in a motorcycle accident, right? And then I'm not laughing about the guy who died in a motorcycle accident, but somebody died in a motorcycle accident, and the cause of death was listed as coronavirus. Like, and so, um, it's weird, right? So it's what's going on, right? Um, and then I read, and I haven't confirmed any of this, so this is just a post I've seen, and this is other people who have saying this, so I don't know if it's true or not. I have to do the research. But there's a young lady who posted that said, so now that Trump has said hospitals need to report numbers to the White House instead of the CDC just came out and said that they made another mistake in Florida. And they've also been counting pneumonia and flu as COVID, dropping their numbers from approximately 90,000 to 11,000. So many mistakes. So I don't know. Let me see. They say that they are listing any deaths as COVID if the person had it at one time. Yeah, but I don't think that doesn't make sense, though. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you didn't die from COVID, then why should your cause of death be COVID? If you died, like if you had COVID-19, right, and you ride a motorcycle and you die from riding a motorcycle, then the cause of death is accident. It's not COVID-19. COVID-19 didn't kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like why would like some of us had chicken pox. You know what I'm saying? When we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like if you died, it'd be like, oh, they had chicken pox, so they died from chicken pox. Like, nah, like that's crazy. Yes, I don't know. I think this is. I'm just trying to stay safe, regardless of what the truth is. I'm taking my sea moss. I'm taking my black seed oil. I'm taking my what is it? My apple cider vinegar, and I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? Some hospitals get $30,000 per COVID death. You know what I mean? Man, so all right. In other news, Portland mayor tear gassed after speaking with protesters on presence of the federal government. Right. So Mayor Ted Wheeler was tear gassed in downtown Portland earlier Thursday morning, according to a video and post on Twitter from the New York Times journalist. It's unknown at the time who is responsible for deploying the tear gas, and at this point, there's nothing to indicate the mayor was targeted. CNN has reached out to the mayor's office for additional comments. All right, that's it. I mean, in other news, last news, and then I'll open it up for any questions you guys may have. But yeah, we could talk about verses. You know what I mean? I think we good. I think we good there. Oh yeah, turmeric too. Yeah, I gotta get some turmeric. I definitely gotta get some turmeric. All blessings for the body. Yeah, I gotta get some turmeric because I keep hearing about that turmeric, so I gotta get that. Elderberry. I need to get some elderberry. So Fat Shot. So I'm gonna put her on blast though. I'm gonna put her on blast because this is just what I do, right? It's just what I do. I'm gonna put her on blast. So Fat Shout to She Love Money. So She Love Money heard the phlegm that I had in my system, and immediately, I was asking for some remedies and things of that nature, and so she immediately, hit me in the DM, showed me all the pills and not the pills, but like the supplements and things I should be taking, the vitamin D3, the black seed oil, all that stuff, and it's really thorough as far as what gets mucus out, how to do it, what to take, blah blah blah. And so I hit her in the DM. I thought about it. So I was re-listening to it today so I could find out. Like she was saying, she has this concoction where you take apple cider vinegar, you put honey in it, you put garlic, you put ginger. Like she was like, oh, you're right. She talked about lime too. Look, she talked about lime, and so she was like really in depth, like what I need to be doing. So I hit her this morning, like, yo, she even, sent sent me some stuff for the first lady. Like, yo, make sure the first lady's taking this. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, like she laced it. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yo, you need to do an ebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to put this in an ebook. I would buy it because I'm trying to listen to her recording so I could write down, what she's saying. Like, oh, put 1 teaspoon, do this, do that. I was like, yo, you need to put that in an ebook and I'll buy it. So I'm just putting her on blast. She Love Money. I put her on blast. So just in case by next week, if she don't have that ebook out, y'all could just get at her. You know what I'm saying? She part of the family. So that's why I'm going to put her on blast. You know what I'm saying? So by next week, you know what I'm saying, by Monday, she should have a small ebook together about how to, you know what I'm saying, how to get, you know what I mean, like how to stay healthy or whatever. I don't know what to name it, but she need that ebook ASAP. So what's today? Thursday. So you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You could get an ebook done in a day. You know what I'm saying? You could get it done in 4 hours. So you got a whole 4 days, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. By Monday, yo, we need a link. We need to be able to buy it and download it. Just putting you on blast, family. Yes, please hold her accountable. That's why we putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm interested in that list already. You know what I mean? Way to motivate people. Now, it's a fact. Like, yo, I'm telling you, I'm listening to her to what she's saying to get. And I'm like, yo, I need that. So I'm like literally listening to it and I'm like writing it. I'm like, yo, all right, 1 teaspoon. Okay. I mince the ginger and then what? You let what sit? Right? She's like, yo, I don't drink juice. Right? She says she don't drink juice at all unless she makes it. You know what I'm saying? She stays away from white sugar, right? Especially for melanated people. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, yo, she take raw honey and let it sit. I'm like, I need all of that. Like, I need all of that. You know what I'm saying? So get that ebook popping ASAP. She Love Money. All right, copy that. All right, so yeah. Versus classic. I'm not picking a winner. I think that it was the Clash of the Titans. I think it was all love. Two legends who have mutual respect for each other. It was just dope. It was just epic. You know what I'm saying? It was an epic battle. And again, I don't even think it was a battle. I just think it was it was love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, this is just awesome that they put that together. The fact that they knew each other words, they were going back and forth. Like, I love that. So, there was no winner. Yeah, it was all love. No winner. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, but Snoop Energy was dope. I talk about his dancing had me dying. Like, this dude was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both knew each other's songs. They both were singing it. Both got long catalogs. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Young Faces Smile said really didn't watch. Now you gotta watch that. You gotta go to YouTube and get it. You know what I'm saying? The freestyle at the end, yeah, and it was genius. You know what I'm saying? So fast shout. I might be interviewing DMX soon. Facts of that. That's the OG right there. Salute to him. All right. So I'm gonna open it up for any questions that you guys may have. And I don't know what's up. I see PK Dixon in the building on Instagram. I don't know what's happening with IG. I mean with Facebook. Like, I don't know why. I don't think Facebook, for whatever reasons, it's only streaming to a few of the platforms. So I don't know what's happening. Let me just see. Right, we got So I'm online everywhere except for Facebook. So I'm on YouTube. I see Twitch is rocking. I see Periscope is rocking. LinkedIn still throwing me shade, and then Facebook for some reason is not rocking. So, yeah, I gotta figure that out. Let's see what y'all talking about. It's a celebration of my Dave, Dave Chappelle, Rick James voice. That's the OG way, a barbecue on viral. Snoop is always right. DMX was giving Uncle Chip and Snoop Uncle Pop. Facts of that. Their streams are gonna be crazy. Facts. DMX said, "Write your pain." He was serious. Nah, facts. Um, he started rhyming. Come on, young faces smiling. I know that. That's why I got a deeper connection with X. You know what I'm saying? He started rhyming on 129th. Nah, that's a fact. I remember. You know how Facebook do algorithm things. Yeah, I don't know. They acting funny. You know why Rough Rider family lived on 129? Nah, I know the history, young faces. You know what I mean? Salute. You know what I mean? Dr. Frantoya says, what platform or tool do you use to simultaneously live stream on multiple platforms? So I'm using Restream. .io, and I'm using OBS Studios. So OBS Studios is what I use to make it look like the news, but then to stream it on multiple platforms, I'm using a service called Restream.io. There's another one, StreamYard, that I've had people use, which I like as well. So I would look at both, StreamYard or Restream. Those are both dope. Let's see. But you a baby. I mean, I'm not that young. Like when X came out, I was 15, right? So I've been running the streets since 12. So I already was like grown man. Like in the hood, we live in dog years. So in the hood, by the time I started running the streets when I was 12 years old. By 15, like, you know what I'm saying? I was already not an OG, but I was already like in the streets. So when X came out, I was 15. I remember the battles. I remember all of that stuff running around. Um, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, fetch out to that. Artistry so needed. Adore their energy. Needed that. Swiss was so happy. Rough Rider started his career. Facts of that. That's a big fact. What a good rule of thumb on how much to pay my what's a good rule of thumb on how much to pay myself from my business? I always say that. So it really depends. Let me just say that because I don't like blanket um, advice, right? And so I think, right? I think that a good rule of thumb would be to any money that you make from your business, you should take 30% and put it aside for taxes, right? You most likely not going to pay 30% in taxes, but you want to put 30% away for taxes just in case, right? Then after that, you should put 10 to 20% away for whatever you need to do, right? So 50% of that income is, 30% goes to taxes, 20%, 10 to 20 goes to you, and the other 50% go inside the business. That's a rule of thumb. But honestly, I would say that everybody's business is different. Everybody's needs are different. Some people run a business and they need their business to live, right? Like their business is what is providing them the ability to live. And so as long as the money that you're making, you're putting money back into the business, then whatever's left over, like you're still putting money aside for taxes, you're putting money back into the business, and whatever's left over, then you start paying yourself or whatever. That's fine as well. There's a book called I think it's called Profit First, um, which is a dope book, and it's the pay yourself first concept. And I think everybody should get it. Everybody should look into it because it's really just saying that pay yourself first, right? Like take profit first, and then put money back into the business. So those are my two answers. One is 30% to taxes, 20% to you, 50% back into the business, or look at your lifestyle, look at what is it going to take for you to run your business, put the money back into the business, and then go from there. I personally, I don't take money out of my business because I'm in the accumulation stage. And so what I actually do is I just as I get sales, I just let it like accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Um, and then as I need something, if it's business related, then I use that money as needed. Um, and then and then that way I always have money available, and then I can pay my taxes. I could, you know what I mean? Like but I just want to see my balance grow. Like I don't want to like, like I don't want to just like take money and spend it. So that's how I personally do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just let it grow. Blah, 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 blah. The two founders of Rough Riders is his uncles. I'm rereading your Kanye book along with Think and Grow Rich. Interesting intersectionality. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like Think and Grow Rich is a classic. You know what I'm saying? And the Kanye book, I definitely want to re-release that and rewrite it. You know what I'm saying? So, 15 is the prime age to be a music fan. That's a fact. But honestly, I was a music fan since 8. So my first MC Light, Special Ed, and Big Daddy Kane were like my idols. So I could recite any lyric, any MC Light lyric, any Big Daddy Kane lyric, any Special Ed lyric. Right? I was 8 years old. I'm your idol, your highest title, numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I speak it so that you know. To understand, I got the gift of speech, and it's a blessing. So listen to the lessons I preach from the top of my dome. I'm kind of young, but my tongue speaks maturity. I'm not a child. I don't do nothing for security. I get paid when my books are played. To put it short, I got it made. Let's see. When you put 30% away for taxes, does most of that go towards deductions? No, yeah. So when you put 30% away for your taxes, what you're doing is, because a normal, so it depends on what kind of business you have, first of all, right? So most people have like LLCs, which is like a pass-through, it's pass-through income, right? So meaning that any money that you make from the LLC gets passed through to to you personally. And so, assuming that most people at the 27 to 30%, 27 to 30% tax bracket, that's why I say save 30%, but that's being conservative. But once you start doing your deductions and your business expenses and stuff like that, the money that you're going to be taxed on is going to be less. That's why most people are not going to pay that 30%. That's why I say that. Let's see. So we think helpful says recommended some of your planners to a consulting company we work with. Do you have a planner for managing their business finance? I don't, not yet, but I need to. Absolutely. It's funny because one of my homegirls, actually one of the guests that I'm gonna have in Mailbox Money Academy, she actually told me, she was like, "Yo, you should do planners and courses around managing business finance." And I never did it, but now that you ask, I'm gonna put that on the list. I'm not gonna say when I can do it, but I am gonna put that on the list because that's necessary. I am. My guy Mitch, Money Making Mitch, my CPA, he and I are gonna stop playing with it and put out a program. We're gonna do a webinar where we're gonna talk about how to save on your taxes. We set a date for August 4th, which is a Tuesday. We will give you the instructions on how to register for the webinar, but we will be doing a webinar very, very soon to talk about taxes. We're really going to like step it up from that perspective. So we'll talk about that soon. But yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about the business finances and create something for that as well. I got it made. Facts to that. I'm talented. Yes, I'm gifted. Never boosted. Never shoplifted. Yo, listen, understand that. I honestly, though, and I'm going to just say this real quick because I always said this, right? I think that music has a powerful impact on your life, right? Because what you say, so I think the power of I is important. And so the reason why I know I got it made, because he keeps saying I over and over and over again. And I started packing bags at 8 years old, right? At 8, I was packing bags at the local supermarket, right? Fast Shop the Bravo. It's no longer there on 129th and 8th Avenue. But Fast Shop the Bravo. But think about the words I was telling myself at 8 years old, reciting Special Ed, right? I'm talented. Yes, I'm gifted. Never boosted, never shoplifted. I got the cash. The money ain't nothing. Make $1 million every record that I cut, and my name is Special Ed, and I'm a super duper star. Every other month, I get a brand new car. Got 20. That's plenty, and I still want more. Got a lot of Honda scooters. Got 74. I got the riches to fulfill my needs. I got land. I got sand. I got land in the sand in the West Indies. Even got a little island of my very own. I got a dog. I got a frog. A dog with a silent gold bone. And I make all the money from the rhymes I invent. So it really doesn't matter how much I spent because, yo, I make fresh rhymes daily. You burn me. Really think just blink and I make 1,000,000 rhymes. Just imagine if I blink 1,000,000 times. Damn, I get paid. Yo, that's crazy. I still remember that. That's like, yo, that's almost, damn, that's almost 30. That's 30 something years ago. It's almost 30. Wow. And I still remember it. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually about to listen to that again right today. Because I shouldn't have stumbled on that. I used to say that a lot. All right. Let's open it up for questions. Do you have the to be in? All right. So let me ask this. Cleaning for you. Oh, I still gotta answer your question too. I know you mad at me. Cleaning for you says, do you have to be incorporated to start your 501(c)(3)? Mompreneur says, I'm rhyming every word with you. Facts, yo. Fast shout to my guy Special Ed, man. That's exactly why what became known as gangster rap is so dangerous. It programmed the mind. I agree with that. Now that I understand the power of words and melodies and all that stuff, I agree with that. The highest title, numero uno. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with that now. Like at first, and it's weird. Like it's weird being black. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you're taught like don't knock nobody. Don't knock your people for making money. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if what your people are doing is killing your community, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's man, it's a battle. I'll just say that. Do you have to be incorporated to start your 501(c)(3)? So 501(c)(3) is a separate incorporation, and so a 501(c)(3), and this I'm happy you asked this question because I want you to understand that whoever starts the 501(c) does not own it. You do not own the 501(c). You control it as the person who started it. And in fact, your board of directors are really the ones that control your nonprofit organization, your 501(c). But you don't own it, right? And so the attorney general for the state that you're in is who governs a 501(c). It's owned by the people because it is an entity that is created for the benefit of the public. So it's a public business. It's not, you can't hide anything. Your records are public. You like how much money you make is public. Everything is public. You know what I'm saying? Everything is public, right? And so you have to make sure that, you know, when you start the 501(c), you don't have to be incorporated because it's an individual that's starting it and they're incorporating the 501(c). You know what I'm saying? And so there's rules around it, right? So there's tax benefits that you get from being a 501(c). There's things that you are able to do as a 501(c), tax write-offs and exemptions and things of that nature. But you don't own it, right? In fact, that's why if you open up a 501(c) and you don't do what the 501(c) said it's going to do, you could literally go to jail for it. Right, they can lock you up because it's public domain. Like any nonprofit right now, you can look up their 990. That's what it's called. You can see how much money they put in, how they're using the money, you know, where the money is going, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great question. But nah, you don't have to be incorporated, but you have to incorporate the 501(c) as a nonprofit. How do you begin doing a Melody 14U says, how did you begin doing a podcast? First steps. Ooh, sorry. I just scratched my cut. How did you begin doing your podcast? First steps for startup. I think that I think the first step for me when I did the podcast was to first, you got to get the equipment. So whatever equipment you're gonna use, I mean, it's easier now. Let me just say that when I started doing podcasts, the technology wasn't as like I'm going on 5 years I think doing a podcast or whatever. So the technology wasn't as easy as it is right now. Um, and then and then because the technology wasn't as easy, you had to buy like microphones, you had to buy mixers, a computer, all that stuff. Now like Anchor.fm, that's who I use now. With Anchor.fm, you could literally record a podcast on your phone. Like you can invite a guest on your phone and record it, based on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy. I think the first step would be finding a platform. I think Anchor is a good platform. So Anchor.fm is a good platform. I would start with them. Name your podcast. Think about, any visuals you're going to use for your podcast. The good thing with Anchor.fm, there's others like Libsyn. There's others like, I forget the others. But I've used Libsyn. I've used Anchor.fm. And the good thing about them is what they do is they also provide you applications to get your podcast on different platforms as well. So you can get it on iTunes. It could be on Spotify. It could be on iHeart and things of that nature. I know for Spotify, I had to qualify for it. I don't know if they still doing it that way, but I had to qualify for it. And so I would just start with Anchor.fm. All right. I'm about to log off. Where can I see the 990s at? Do you know the website? I forget the website. It's like Gold something. But honestly, if like, let's see, if you type in whatever, or GuideStar, that's what it's called, GuideStar. So GuideStar. So GuideStar is where you could get the 990. But if you just go to Google and type in the name of if you just type in the name of the organization that you want to see the 990 for, just type in their name. So if you, Red Cross, like if you did let me just see, if you did Red Cross, I don't know if that's the official name, but if you did Red Cross 990, right? Yeah. So if you go Red Cross, it'll say 2008 American Red Cross tax form 990, and you'll be able. Yeah, GuideStar. That's the name of one of the websites. But there's others that show you like even the Red Cross. So here's the thing with Red Cross, I didn't even have to go to GuideStar actually. So with Red Cross, I just typed in Red Cross 990, and the first thing that pops up shows me their 990 from 2017. So American National Red Cross and its constituents is the official name of the company. Their employer identification number is 530196605. All public record. That's why I can say it. Public record. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brian somebody, I don't know how to say his name, but he's the CFO, and he's the person who signed the tax form. Gross receipts. Wow. So the Red Cross in 2017. Y'all ready for this? Wow. Yo, the Red Cross made $3,948,381 no, $3,948,381,510. $3 billion the Red Cross made. Public record. In 2017, the Red Cross made $3 billion. And so now, right, you get, and this is why I'm saying that you have to make sure like your records are open. You know what I'm saying? And so, wow. So it's saying like, contributions and grants. They made 1.5 billion from contribution and grants. Program service revenue. So they made 1.8 billion from services and revenues. They have investments, so they made $205 million off of investments. Other revenues, they made $44 million, which gave them their total, their total of $3.6 billion. Right, and then so that's the thing, right? So that and they also tell you like, like how the money is being spent. I want who got the money for Haiti. I want to find out. Was it Red Cross? Maybe it was Red Cross. See what y'all did with that money, right? Because it also shows you like what money people are getting paid, right? And so the CEO, Gail McGovern, got paid $673,000. And then Chief Financial Officer got paid $471,000. That's Brian Rowe. General Counsel David I know that name, David Metzler. I know David Metzler. I don't know if that's the same, but he got paid $366,000. Jennifer Hawkins, who's the corporate secretary and chief of staff, made $206,000. Melissa Hurst, who's the chief human resource officer, made $364,000. Clifford Holtz, who was the chief operating officer, made $536,000. Sean Gilmore, who's the chief transformative officer, made $554,000. James Huruda made $550,000. Neil Litvak made $335,000, and then Greg Williamson, who's the chief investment officer, made $795,000. Yo, Greg made more than the CEO, matter of fact. So Greg Williamson, who got paid $795,000 as a chief financial officer or the chief investment officer, got paid more than the president and CEO, who is Gail, who got $673,000. So, yep. All right. If y'all don't have any more questions, I'm gonna wrap this up because I got work to do. I gotta drink my apple cider vinegar. Gotta get right, get this mucus out the system. When the mucus in the system, ain't no telling. You know what I mean? Gotta get that. Can you post this and the other live you did this morning so I can rewatch? This is a lot of information discussed, and I was not able to catch it all. The one I did this morning, I saved it. I don't know how I'm gonna get that to you because I'll post this one. But the one I did this morning, just because it was like short, I didn't, I just kind of saved it. But maybe I can email it. I'll see if I can email it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me Monday through Friday. The Ashcast Show. Make sure you go to ashcastshow.com. Subscribe to our channel. Go to ashcasttv.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I love y'all. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Peace. All right, wait. What type of business entity do you recommend for a coaching business? I would say an LLC is fine for a coaching business. Dr. Frantoya says, what type of business entity do you recommend for coaching business? I would say LLC works, especially if it's just you. You know what I mean? So you're a single member LLC. That way you separate it from your personal liabilities or whatever. But yeah. Someone's saying they didn't get the notification on YouTube for the live. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with technology, cause YouTube ain't showing me love. Facebook ain't showing me love. I'm gonna figure all that out. I'm gonna figure out all that out and see what's happening. But I appreciate you. We think helpful. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. All right, peace.